And this is the mystery situation here. They have put out a challenge. It was accepted by Cinderella Man Ernie Osiris, who you see there, but we don't know who his partner is.
Well, I guess we're going to find out pretty soon.
Ernie Osiris out here. He is not going to be in a handicap match. Hopefully he's going to tell us right now who his partner is. We're all waiting with bated breath here.
Soon to be making his way to the ring.
Baited. I ain't got no bait on my breath, man. What are you talking about? My shit is fresh.
New Jersey. And making his PWX.
What is this?
Oh, nice.
Oh, no. Former PWX champion Rhett Titus is in the house here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and these fans are happy to see him.
Yeah, evidently they like this guy. They're ready to see him. I know Rhett Titus. This dude is one talented human being.
Last time we saw Rhett Titus, he was losing the PWX championship to Caleb Conley in 5 minutes. He gave Caleb a 5-minute chance to win the title. Caleb able to do so, going almost to the limit of time, and took that victory. And this is the first time we have seen him since. Good to see Rhett Titus back. He looks in good shape. His knee appears to be healed.
Yeah, I know he had a real bad knee injury. I mean, this was a former Ring of Honor Tag Team champion, obviously a champion on the big stage, talented human being. And this tag team match just really, you know, not to steal a line from JR, but business did just pick up.
Yes, it did. Ernie Osiris reaching out to his friends up in the New York, New Jersey area, comes back with Rhett Titus. They are going to face off against this new tag team of Skyler and Drew Myers. Again, Drew Myers comes to us from Texas by way of Chapel Hill, University of North Carolina, where he had an outstanding amateur career, one of the best belly-to-belly suplexes you'll see.
We got to give the Tar Heels credit. They defeated my beloved Wolfpack today. I'm not very happy about that, so, but you got to call it like you see. You got to notice Osiris has those Muay Thai tights on. So, I mean, I'm wondering about his striking background. I don't know a lot about the guy, but visually looking at him, that makes me think that he's got some striking ability, yes or no?
He does have some striking ability. He likes to strike from the top rope as well. He adds a flying game to his repertoire. He is the Cinderella Man, small in stature, but big in heart. He has got his hands full here with the Southern Savior, John Skyler.
That's one thing that MMA has taught us. The land, you know, pro wrestling used to be the land of the big men. But what MMA has taught us is that there is talent, there is action, there is power in smaller guys. So they say dynamite comes in small packages. That's not just a cliche. That's an actual fact. It comes in big packages too, no doubt. But you can't, especially in today's market, not just in pro wrestling, but boxing, MMA, any number of combat sports. You can't underestimate anybody no more. If you do, you're just a fool.
And for those of you wondering what type of wrestling was removed from the Olympics, you're going to see some of that here. Again, the great amateur background of Drew Myers. But he's got also a brash attitude to go with that, as you can see.
Well, you can tell he's been in the gym. I think he's been using his gym money and saved on some knee pads. My man's got some little skimpy knee pads. But, oh, yeah, that removing wrestling from the Olympics, what are you talking about? I've been pissed off about that ever since I heard about it.
I have. I've watched you on Facebook and Twitter talk about it, along with a number of professional wrestlers as well. It seems hard to believe that one of the original sports from the original.
Maybe the original.
That's correct.
I think only running was invented for guys that couldn't wrestle. They ran away. I think, you know, hand-to-hand combat, that's in our DNA. I don't know how you take that out of the Olympics. Greco-Roman freestyle, I was a 7-year doing that type of stuff, man. I love it.
On a quick roll-up here, the veteran.
And it's amazing because he's a young guy. He's a veteran in this particular situation.
Right, he is.
He's still a young guy in the sport. So much more ahead of him. He's going to have a great career, I promise you.
Rhett Titus certainly, as he got it. Myers rolled up here. You're right, he's got a big future ahead of him, but he is the ring general in there right now. He's got more experience than any of these other guys and showing off a little bit of that here.
You know, the backdrop, believe it or not, take this, 23 years in the business. One of the most painful moves in the business is a fake body drop.
Couple of months ago.
I hate it.
Couple of months ago. No, last month in York, Steve Carino was mad that the man scout, Jake Manning, tried to backdrop him. He complained about it on commentary throughout the rest of the night.
Dude, when you're in that ring and you know, and you've been a veteran, you know those suck. They suck. I'll take one and powder out in a heartbeat. I'm a powder right now if I see another.
Backdrops and chops. That's what I've heard. The two things that suck more than anything.
Uh-oh, we got some music. What's going on here?
What's going on here?
I'm getting scared, man. Is it Papa Shango? What's going on?
This is some dark music. I'm not sure what's happening here. Rhett Titus has a side headlock on John Skyler in the ring.
It's not affecting the guys. Oh, maybe hey, the sound guy. Maybe the sound got effed up.
Maybe he did. Maybe it's the return of the Undertaker. We haven't seen him yet.
Hey, man, if he say I'm leaving, that guy about killed me. You know, I've been in the ring with the best, and I beat some of the best. I didn't beat the Undertaker.
Rhett Titus jumping over there and teeing off again with those chops.
I think these guys go to the same barber. They got, you know, nice little beards, all nice and cut, clean, looking pretty.
Skyler caught the leg there. Oh, wow, was that a tooth?
I hope not. He's gonna. Now that might have been a tooth come out on that one.
Quick cover here by Titus, 1.5 count for him. A lot of fights still left in John Skyler. This guy, I really like this kid. He's someone I think that people should keep their eye on. He's got a great look about him. Fantastic in the ring as well. He's taking a hard spot right there hard shot there from Rhett Titus, and then now the leg drop from Ernie.
I've actually been in the ring with John Skyler. I can tell you the dude's got talent. He's got the gift. He actually participated in the return of Omega, the Organization of Modern Extreme Grappling Arts. They reached out to John Skyler. And if you know anything about pro wrestling, you got to know what Omega is. They reached out to John Skyler to have him on the show. Look at Osiris landing on his feet. Osiris elbow strikes.
Went for the dive there, nobody home, but landed on his feet, shows his agility and sets up here. But look out, the numbers game.
Oh,
it's too much for him, and Skyler slams that arm back into the ring post. That's solid steel, folks. I've loaded that thing in the building before. It sucks. It's heavy.
The hand is fragile too, man.
Adam Page, one of our stars here. Adam Page out right now with a hand injury, broken in his match with Cedric Alexander last month here at the Chop Shop in Charlotte. And now Ernie Osiris is in trouble here as John Skyler and Drew Myers seek to pick apart that hand.
Yeah, I mean, you break a hand, it's not something that's going to take you out of the game. You can still fight with it. We've seen MMA boxers go through it, but it's painful.
Oh, and there's that belly-to-belly I was talking about.
5-point throw.
Quick cover, just a 2 count there. But it's one of those things.
He's going back to the hand.
It's going back to the hand. It's one of those things where if you continue to work on that hand, it does start to drain you. You start to focus on that hand. You're not paying attention to what's going on around you.
Anytime you're in pain, it's exhausting. It takes energy out of you that you don't really know is being expended. You know, your body has to deal with that pain. It takes a toll on you, even if it's a small injury. You know, and like, not saying that this one is, but just to give you an example, you know, you break a toe, it's bothering you, and you don't even realize it. I guarantee you, if he's got a broken bone in the hand and the hand has a ton of bones, it's bothering him right now.
Again, we were talking about athletes here competing at the highest level. We see in the NFL all the time, guys break a toe, can't play for 3 or 4 weeks. You know, have a jammed thumb, having a hard time playing, that sort of thing. So, and there's pads in that. These guys in here slamming each other around with no pads. So
that's what separates pro wrestlers, man. You know, Shaq had an injured toe. He took like 4 months off from basketball. You know, you got a broken toe in pro wrestling, you don't miss one match.
Oh, an interesting move there from Osiris, dropping the knee on the back of Skyler's head and driving him into the mat.
He's got some unique strikes.
And Osiris, he's got a little separation here. Can he make the tag? No. Drew Myers there standing on the hand.
Oh, he's nasty. He's got a little attitude on him.
Yes, he does. A lot of attitude in him.
I can't hate on him for that.
A young man, first time I ever saw him wrestle, I tried to talk to him after the show, tell him how impressed I was with what he saw. Told him I was impressed, and his response was, well, of course you were. That tells you what you need to know about Drew Myers.
Well, you got to keep that in check. You can have confidence. Confidence helps. Ego helps. Cockiness can hurt. And these guys might end up paying for it.
And there we've seen that before, that cartwheel over the rope from Ernie Osiris.
His hands really bother him.
Oh, look at the roll through, and he gets the tag there.
His agility's on point. And here comes
Rhett Titus comes in hard. Drew Myers getting knocked down, and now Skyler going for the ride here.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
Shades of the Undertaker.
Oh, I don't know if that's a tag or not, but
they look like they're a little cozy right now. We got another tuning up of the band. These guys definitely know I'm on commentary.
And look at Titus fly into the corner on both men. Now getting rid of one. Wow, he landed hard that stage on a different level. His foot came down awkwardly, not as awkwardly as that clothesline.
From Hades.
Coming there and no, Skyler still able to kick out.
A lot of power. You know, Rhett might not always be the biggest guy in every match, but he's the biggest guy in this match, and he's using his size to his advantage. Smart stuff.
Titus coming straight to the ring, did not know he was here, but I am sure he's going to be looking to get his hands back on his PWX championship. Look at the smart move there. A save by his partner.
These guys care about each other. Legal tag.
As the crowd starts to get on the Elite Saviors here. Look out. You see another one of those throws.
More of a T-bone type throw on that particular one.
And now slice spread.
Slice spread, but what number? What number of slice spread? Into the German?
Move to the German with a bridge, too. And if Ernie Osiris hadn't been there, I think that would have been it. A series of moves from the team into that German with a bridge.
That was very nice. That's very impressive.
Now Osiris makes the save, gets tossed. I don't think they knew he landed there. He's able to save himself on the apron. There you see the agility of Osiris.
Oh man, I gotta give it up.
Ernie Osiris putting his body on the line here for you fans watching on highspots.tv.
They're chanting PWX and I don't blame them. That brought the crowd to his feet.
Now the guys in the ring are the legal men, Drew Myers and Rhett Titus. As Titus starts throwing hands here, Osiris is down, John Skyler is down as well after that dive. And now Myers has a chance here to make a name for himself if he can get a victory over the former PWX champion in this match. He's holding on here.
He's pulling, trying to get that sunset flip. Oh! Nice shot by Osiris.
Osiris kicks him in the face. And now what's Titus got planned here? That's his brainbuster. Is that going to be it? Nice. 1, 2, and 3.
That's got to be it. He landed hard on his head, that single underhood DDT brainbuster type maneuver. That had to hurt.
Rhett Titus victorious in his return to PWX along with Ernie Osiris. A great surprise for all of you at home and a surprise for all the fans here in Charlotte. Did not expect to see Rhett Titus back.